to Black Girl Bare Minimum. If you've made your way here, you've made it to a place where Black women can just be. I'm Najah Renee.
And I'm Nelle Lynn. Black Girl Bare Minimum celebrates ambitious, successful, earnest Black women in one breath alongside their joy, playfulness, and rest.
Preach. We've got an exciting episode for you guys today.
So y'all better not be pressing skip.
So let's go ahead and get it started with Black Girl
Bare Minimum. Woo! Welcome to Black Girl Bare Minimum. My name is Nelle Lynn.
And I'm Najah Renee.
How are y'all doing? It's the holiday season.
Ooh.
Oh, you kind of did a little run right there. That was kind of cute. It was like, woo.
Oh.
How are you?
I feel like my holly jolly hasn't kicked in yet.
It's weird. And I think same for me. Like, you even see my apartment. Mm-hmm. Last year, I don't know if you remember, I kind of did my thing.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Yeah, I had the lights going. I do have a little wreath on the door.
Mm-hmm.
But I had the lights going over here, my little Grinch lights. First of all, those lights don't even work no more. Ooh. I'm not buying more. And then I had like little bows everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because we are right here at Christmas and New Year's and all that jazz. And we not fully.
It's nuts. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like last year I was so into it. I was so pumped. I feel like financially I was in a similar-ish position. But this year, I don't know if it's just I'm mentally, socially, emotionally exhausted or what. But I haven't caught the
Christmas spirit.
Yeah, I was gonna say the bug, but then I'm like, that's not right.
Not
the
Baham
bug.
The Baham. Oh no, you have the Baham bug. That's what it is.
I got that.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I think was that your first year Christmas in your own place, or was that the second?
That was the second.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, maybe that makes a difference. But I think that was did we move out the same year, kind of-ish?
I think it was the same year, but you were summer, and then I moved in.
And, went closer to the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, look at us. Lives aligning.
Yeah.
Well, not all the way, but I was about to say, you're getting married. And I'm all the way somewhere else. Who knows where I'm at? But, yeah, I mean, so today we're trying to get into celebration mode.
Yeah.
Because even though we may not feel fully all the way holiday, joy, jolly-ish, I am a all the year round Christmas music player. Mm-hmm. I haven't brought out the Jackson 5. I haven't brought out the Temptations Christmas yet. Mm-hmm. I haven't watched Last Holiday.
Oh.
I've got to get on my shit. It's time. But regardless of that, we are trying to let's try to force ourselves into some type of celebratory spirit. So, you got a cute little sweater on. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Have a Merry Sithmas.
Mm-hmm. I don't got no little Christmas sweater. I thought I did, but this is kind of like
it's in the season.
It's in the season. This is giving grown though. This is giving 40 plus got kids type Christmas vibe. But
that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But there is a lot to celebrate with it being Christmas, New Year's. First of all, we're going to start with a celebratory toast.
Whoop, whoop.
So I got my handy dandy Prosecco.
Period.
Let me pop. How am I pop? Girl, I got a lot of stuff going on in my little whip up champagne. Well, first of all, shout out my brother David because he bought this for me as a housewarming gift. I moved out 2 years ago. But he finally doesn't live in Maryland. He lives in North Carolina. He finally came over to visit and so brought over some Prosecco. And I was like, I need a reason to pop. Mm-hmm. And what better reason to pop than being here with my best friend?
Absolutely.
Chatting about, where the year has brought us, where we may be going towards the future, all the good things and celebratory things of the year.
Yeah.
All the things that we don't want to celebrate being over, potentially, or hopefully being over soon. Mm-hmm. Girl, I'm gonna have to put this mic down and do this thing with 2 hands.
Do what you gotta do. Little drum roll.
Please don't. Please.
I sound like Chewbacca. Oh, you want me to?
Lord help me.
You got it. You got it. Okay, here's one. Oh,
Girl, give me the, no,
it's okay. You got it. You got it.
I don't even know if this can be seen on camera, but there's a lot of shit on me. But to 2024.
Yes.
This may not sound like a lot to people, but I didn't know who was going to listen, who was going to follow our pod, who was going to be engaged.
Mm-hmm.
So this is to 100 followers on Instagram
Woo!
and on TikTok, even though they getting that hoe
Right.
out of here. So.
Oh.
And I feel like that's where people be engaging well.
I'm very sad about that. Yeah.
So we have to figure out where we're going.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're still going to be where we've been. I don't know if there's going to be like a next big thing after TikTok, or if it'll just keep going on without us in other countries, and we'll be,
we got to move to Sri Lanka. I don't know why I said Sri Lanka. I don't even know what's going on over there.
I don't know enough about
Cabo. Let's move to Cabo.
I don't know.
We're not moving nowhere.
I mean, we got to see how 2025 goes. Yeah. Honestly.
But this is cheers to, regardless of what 2025 brings, us feeling prepared for it, us feeling blessed to go with whatever comes our way, and being able to dodge whatever we need to dodge, receive whatever blessings we need to receive. Mm-hmm. This is just to prosperity in the future.
Love it. Yay. Clink. Okay. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not 100% happy about her.
Oh.
No, it's good. Wait. No, actually, it's good.
It's good. I like it.
No, it's good. So, let's talk about 2024. Is there anything, I don't know how you want to do this. Do we want to categorize it by like talking about social things? Do we want to talk about news? Do we want to talk about personal life? Well, okay, let's start with something. I'll ask you, because I know my answer.
Okay.
What was the best movie you saw this year?
Wicked.
Okay. It's not. You didn't even have to pause.
No.
I didn't know if we were. I know we both loved it.
Yeah. Oh, iconic.
Oh my God. Okay.
If you haven't seen Wicked, we are not
what's going on
sponsored or affiliated in any way, but like if you haven't seen it, definitely go and watch it. Like, hands down, like not even a competition, best thing I've seen this year.
Yeah. I think for a musical turned movie, this might have been the best rendition I've ever seen of it too. Mm-hmm. It felt so authentic, because at first I was like, people just think it's corny because they're not used to musical theater. No.
People think it's corny.
Cause no, not Wicked.
Oh, okay.
You read it fake.
Cause I haven't seen that. I haven't
so thinking about like The Color Purple, West Side Story, Mean Girls. Those are like 3 recent musicals turned movies that came out. Mm-hmm. And I feel like the reviews on those were a little bit more mixed. I'm holding in a burp. This thing, the carbonation was already working on me. I feel like the reviews on those other shows were a little more mixed reviews, because I think the whole point is to try to engage a newer audience and to get people who maybe aren't into Broadway, aren't into theater. Because, I mean, you know this, but I don't know if the world knows this. I'm a huge musical theater junkie. When I was in middle school, I was a theater magnet. It was my magnet. So I did theater, and I did like tech theater, and I also did chorus, and I was into musicals, and I was on that stage. So like I've been obsessed with Wicked since like it first really came out, and I was like learning about all those different things. Yeah. Well, I mean, it came out a little bit before middle school, but it was like getting to a height at middle school. And so I was like, these people just don't know that musicals, they're going to be corny. It's not real life. You don't break out into song. But there's a way to do it. I'm learning. This was the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I cannot, like, even just the societal implications or just different
Yeah.
things that I think wasn't even fully explored in the musical because it's two white ladies. First of all, Alpha should have always been black.
Who better to explain or to be able to relate to how it feels to be discriminated against because of your skin color than a black woman?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And and I didn't read the book because technically it comes from a book
right.
first.
I also didn't read the book.
So I wonder if she's black in the book. I don't think she is though. But like, it's just, it was very, the text was screaming for it to be played by a black woman. And I think she just, and I have mixed reviews about Cynthia Erivo just altogether as like,
Okay.
I like her. First of all, she is a generational talent. I don't think there's anybody, well, there's only few people on this earth right now that are coming to like the layers that she has in her voice, because there's like a youthfulness to her voice too, and so it's like it's strong, but then it can get meek at times, and she's not always yelling, and it's
versatile.
It's dynamic. I think that there was a period, you know, some people talk about like her cheating scandal.
I hadn't heard.
You don't know about the?
Not at all.
Well, because people were trying to say that her and Ariana Grande bonding because they both know what it's like to be the other woman.
Okay.
Okay, so you know, do you know the Ariana Grande mess?
I know her mess.
Okay, but you know about the whole Ethan Slater mess too?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that side.
Right.
So Cynthia Erivo, you know she's with Lena Waithe.
Okay. I know now, but yeah, okay.
Lena Waithe was married when Cynthia Erivo first and her first got together.
Okay, so they both have that kink.
Yeah, something about that. And so there's that, and then there's also people who don't like black British people playing black American icons, because remember she played Harriet, but there were like some tweets that, and I don't know the exact tweets, but there were some tweets that came out about like Cynthia Erivo saying that's why American black women are like this or something like that. I don't think it was like a crazy thing, but I think just the fact that even speaking about black American women in a negative light when you are playing the Harriet Tubmans of the world was like
how dare you? I get it. Yeah. Okay.
So that's why I feel a little bit of a, I don't know if I should fully love her, but now I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, look, fuck all that. like, she put out a performance that I've never seen done before, and she better win the Oscar. Yeah.
So I will say, like personal lives aside, I feel like when the people involved in productions like that genuinely enjoy being a part of it and are excited to come to work and like, you know, just do their best and bring all of their skills to the table, I feel like that translates, you know, through the film. And I'm like, maybe that's the difference. Maybe that's what the secret sauce is between like Wicked Now and like The Color Purple and the other ones that you mentioned. It's just like, because even with The Color Purple, there was a lot of drama with that cast. And
they at the end of the day didn't all fully feel a family with each other, which is big for some, like The Color Purple and how heavy the content of that musical is almost calls for the people in it to really feel like they're a family and that they need each other in order to survive. And you wasn't feeling it.
Right. And it also seemed like with marketing for that maybe the people that were in charge of that didn't understand the subject matter.
Well, it makes me think, who's in charge of the marketing? And I almost feel sad because this is a black play or black musical. So who do we blame for there not being adequate marketing? And then it almost seemed like they wanted to use Taraji as the scapegoat because she's so verbal about like equitable pay for black women. Like, and it's like, who do you get mad at? Do you get mad at Oprah? Or do you get mad at...
Redacted.
Oh,
Girl, we just hit 100. I'm not trying to.
What you think we on radars now?
She didn't mean it, Oprah.
I'm just saying, Oprah is the billionaire who has the money to put. But then does she, like, I don't know who fully. I feel like I'm not fully versed on what the source of income was for that film, and does the onus fall on Oprah and the billionaires that be who have that money to put towards marketing if you're going to invest in something like this, or put towards, because there's certain things that, like Taraji was saying about, like, them not all having cars to go to the different places. Like, that's type of stuff that's like, and Taraji's been on like the Benjamin Button type sets where every main character, main cast member gets all of these type of certain amenities. So it almost did seem like, and that's why I don't know if it's said redacted billionaires fault that those main cast members didn't have that, but it almost feels like maybe they expected her to fight for the cast more. And then you'll have people like Fantasia who maybe don't have as many like movie credits, so they don't know exactly how things are supposed to go, and they're like just taking whatever. But like, I don't know, they try to use, I feel like that movie, like you said, there wasn't as much chemistry there, because even when it comes to the producers, you had maybe more so producers who was trying to just make a check than producers that was really trying to put art out here.
It was like, you could tell that the folks involved may not have had the same, level of interest in the production itself, or just even had a solid grasp of like the importance or like the subject matter. Like they just didn't get it. Like I felt like it was marketed like a girly pop rom-com,
and so people were getting mad about that too, because they were like, the type of influencers that they reached out to, they were like, oh, do your favorite color purple look,
purple eye color palette, purple outfits, lady, get your purple pumps and go out to see the color purple.
Like girl, no, this movie is about R words. This movie is about abuse.
It was weird. It was weird how like out of touch the marketing for it was. I was like, did they change the movie?
And same thing with It Ends With Us.
Yeah.
Though, too. I know it's a totally different movie and different implications and different demographics, but it's at the end of the day, like, movies just need to just stop trying to do that, trying to fill butts and seats by any means necessary, and actually like be real about what this story's about.
Yeah, I'm like, especially in the age of social media, like people talk. People are gonna be like, this was not anything that I was expecting. Like, you know what I mean? It's one thing to try to appeal to a different audience. It's another thing to do a whole like bait and switch. Like, just talk about what your movie's about.
Yeah, and see, I think they were, I guess for Color Purple was trying to appeal to white people too, but it's like black people know the story, so like don't try to play us.
It was just weird.
Yeah, but Wicked's marketing,
A+.
It's Barbie levels of marketing.
They understood the assignment.
Yeah, no, for sure. I have been enjoying, even like, I feel like I saw like a T-Mobile ad or something with 2 phones or something. I don't know, it's been so many ads, and it was like one was a pink phone, one was a green phone. But it just, everything seems to, and that's the thing with their press run too. I do love how unapologetically serious Ariana and Cynthia took their roles to beyond, like, even when they were getting ridiculed from people who were like, they just seem so weird and they're so high and this is that and the third.
I heard that up until those people saw the film.
And you haven't been hearing it as much.
Right.
Now that the film is out, you get why they were like that.
I thought it was weird too. I was like, why are they crying at every interview? I was like, what are they doing to them on that set?
I would have been crying too. Like, it seemed like they made an unbreakable bond. Yeah. Which is needed. Well, because they filmed both movies back to back too. So it's like they really had a large, extensive amount of time where they were just with one another. And now, and see, here's the thing. I'm not going to talk about what's probably going to happen in the second movie because that's technically spoiler for the audience. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is a spoiler for you too?
No, but I know how Wicked goes.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I don't know that we should.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't because
Right.
my mom don't, my brother don't. They loyal
Yeah.
listeners of the pod, and they will be pissed off at me.
Yeah, a lot of people that are just getting into the, you know, the Land of Oz lore.
Yeah.
You know, it may be spoilers for them. But.
Okay, so we won't get into that.
Yeah.
But that last sequence of Defying Gravity, some people were like, it was too long, or it was... No, I felt like it was perfectly paced.
Mm-hmm.
I was like basically in tears for the entire sequence. When she went falling and had to reach out and grab the broom, and she was grabbing herself, or I'm sorry, I'm getting hype again.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to see it again, but I don't know if I will. I'll probably
When do you
wait.
want to go?
Oh. Okay, period.
Okay,
So
period.
we're going. I'm like, I want to see it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. Best movie of the year.
Yeah.
Has there been, I'm thinking about other pieces of media.
Nothing even come close.
Well, we're going to a whole different category now because Wicked wins for movies. But
Yeah.
Wicked won. Music. Mm-hmm. What's been in your ear?
I feel like Glorilla had a banner year. I know we talked about it in a previous episode.
And I think she won like Song of the Year, or like
okay.
it's not an actual like Grammy award, but like
Okay.
something like a Billboard page or something like that.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Okay. Yes. We love that. We love that. I've been a Meg fan. I feel like Meg was consistent this year.
I didn't listen to the newer version
I
of
didn't
whatever.
either. Okay. Admittedly, I started listening to it and then I turned it off.
Oh, isn't some of the same songs from the other one on there though?
Yeah, but like remixed a little bit. Like she got Mamushi on there.
I don't think this drop needed to happen.
I could have done without it, but I also feel like timing
Wasn't good.
because Glorilla's came out like a little bit before, I think, or like around the same time.
And that thing is on repeat.
No skips.
Yeah.
I was so into that one. And it's not that Meg's was bad. It wasn't by any means, but like it just didn't get me as hype. And I don't know.
Glorilla's kind of gave like instant classic, and Meg's kind of gave like just an additional
it was consistent
add-on for what she's been doing for the year. Like,
right.
And I think Glorilla's was more anticipated too because this is technically her first official album, right? Yeah, and it was like it kind of followed a flow, a little bit of a story in it too about her personal growth.
For it.
Yeah,
so here for it. I feel like I'm watching her grow up and evolve as an artist, and it's just it feels good. It feels good to root for her.
Yeah, no, that's somebody who I really feel confident about, like where they are moving forward, and I'm excited to see how she grows. Any other music?
Oh, let me think.
I can get mine.
Yeah, you go ahead and we'll come back to me.
I mean, we already know like Kendrick had a year unlike any other
rumored double album.
Yeah, and that's supposed to be this week or so. Because I've been seeing think pieces.
So many.
I love, and see, and this is what I love about movies. This is like certain media that can be broken down and like think piece the hell out of, even if it's too much. I feel like that's what art is. People, you encourage discourse and people are like able to talk about it. And so GNX has been nonstop repeat.
Okay.
I have been thoroughly enjoying it. I'm hoping I can go to the tour next year. We'll see what happens with him and SZA. But yeah, Luther. Keep playing Luther. I cannot stop playing it. And hey now, say now, I'm all about my big. But I cannot stop it. And so I have really, and I keep getting irked because, I mean, you know, I've been a Kendrick fan.
Yeah.
And because a lot of people are like, y'all acting like Drake not still what he is and blah, blah, blah. I feel like Kendrick's name has never needed to be in proximity to Drake. Yeah. I think it is now, and you have the Drake fans who are just so hurt by what happened. So like they think that, I don't even think everything that Kendrick says is a shot towards Drake anymore. Yeah. It's over. Some stuff he's still gonna talk about it. He been subliminaling Drake for years. So now it's like, okay, now y'all just peeping it.
Yeah. Like
he doesn't need Drake.
Yeah.
So whatever. So Kendrick, Also, I haven't listened, you know, I'm a Tyler the Creator fan too.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't listened to his album more than like maybe twice, but I really enjoy that as well. And
I
there's
haven't listened yet.
any songs?
I have not.
Damn.
I know I've been busy.
Play it in the car on the way to work.
I'll play it when I go home.
Yeah, because I'm like, so there's certain songs that I really, really enjoy, so I'll like replay on there. But I'm not gonna lie, when Kendrick's album dropped, like something about it is like scratches a certain.
The man's a genius.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
Gemini.
Honestly, though,
We be smart.
the Gemini artistry
Yeah.
needs to be studied.
Ooh.
It really does. Cause I'm like, even like Kanye before all the
Before the whippets.
hoopla.
I keep calling it the whippets. I don't know what it is.
But I'm like, it needs to be studied. For real though.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean,
next level.
there's a few Geminis I would take off that list because I think Donald Trump is a.
Is he a Gemini?
But that's the thing, you never know what you're gonna get with a Gemini. Like I feel like there's no in between. It's just complete genius or
Absolute
idiotic
chaos. Or that.
or chaos. Like it's like, or you know, and sometimes we like to dibble and dabble in a little bit of chaosery.
Yeah.
But for geniuses, I think there's like a purpose behind their chaos, and then like
Maybe there's some like evil geniusery.
well, yeah, because I think when you look up the serial killer list too, like a lot of
I
them.
think Taurus have y'all beat though, unfortunately.
Really?
It's really bad. I mean, we got some good ones on there, like from some like philosopher types.
Yeah.
But like,
I think it's like Taurus, Gemini, Aries, our whole friend group, basically. And then I think like, I don't know, but maybe Scorpio or something is on there. I don't know.
Scorpio's that sister sign to Taurus.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, our sister sign I think seems to do well. That's Sag.
Yeah.
They don't ruffle too many feathers. They
right.
Sag is,
yeah.
yeah, my brother's a Sag. Yeah.
They're all right with me, you know.
Okay, so we talked music. We talked movies. What else is there to talk about the year? Are we gonna get into social media? Well, okay, hold on. Are we talking about the current social media drama that is like blowing up black socials all over?
Oh.
We can talk for half
And
a
I'm
second.
like, I low-key wanted to like skip when I started seeing videos about it because it kind of broke my heart initially.
You had to, and I like. Well, let me let you finish.
I've been a Jackie fan forever, and I'm like, I like the newer girlies too. I'm like, what were they calling it? Super Five, Fab Five,
Right? And
like
so I went down a rabbit hole because I don't know if you like. Do you follow all of the super?
I don't.
First of all, Super 5 is not a real thing.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, even the whole like coining that and the whole, I don't, man,
Right.
that part was extremely dumb to me.
Yeah. So I feel like Jackie Ina. Putting it
Block.
out there. Wait, no, because now we really about to be. Wait, no. Regardless.
Because let's be real, we were blocked the second I said Jackie.
No, yeah, she didn't even see the rest of this. You can't bring up her name at all without getting blocked. And that's real and okay and stand on
And
that.
that's fine, yeah.
But anyway, I
It
feel
is what
like
it is.
for me personally, Jackie Ina represents especially young Denelle on YouTube searching for whoever was teaching makeup. Like, I remember I bought her first ever collab. I think it was her first ever makeup collab with Elf, and it was like this low ass palette, but it was really nice and had a pop of color, and then you could tell that it was catered for black women. And even though I'm lighter skinned, so it wasn't always as difficult for me to like find makeup that worked for me, but like still I want to see a black woman putting makeup on. And so she represents what I used to aspire to. And what, like, her level of luxury, like, she brings, like, she's like an OG black luxe girly.
Yeah.
And I always admired that. I remember she used to do more talks like about her life back in the day when she wasn't as big. So she talked about like her time in the military, and she talked about her first husband and just different things that like it was cool to just get a glimpse into her life and also see how she's flipped things around and where she's pointing for the future and how she's just growing with all of her businesses. Excuse me. So that's what Jackie represents to me. And then specifically thinking about Machiavelli and Jamila.
I love them.
I love them. They represent
love them.
people who I think would literally be in our friend group.
Right.
Like,
I love them.
It's like they're around our age, and like they are the no filtered version, I feel like, of us.
Yeah.
Like, cause like we be having some of the same type of thoughts and not gonna like, I don't know, people yap. I'm a yapper. Yapping is content now. It's nothing wrong with that.
At all.
And people are very interested in just like their perspective on certain things that are going on in the world and social media. And I don't know if you listened to the whole response that they made to Jackie too. Okay.
And very mature.
Very mature. And I'm not gonna lie, because I know that they can be unserious.
Right.
I was actually pleasantly surprised. Like, even if they had came out and just been joking about it, I would have just been laughing with them. But the fact that they like came out and was like, okay, we're gonna take it serious, let y'all know that we're taking it seriously,
because there is a respect level there, because we all appreciate,
and
like,
they
like
gave Jackie her 10s.
Exactly. Because I feel like she, in a lot of ways, paved the way for newer Black women creators.
Definitely.
Like,
Definitely.
You know?
So it's like, it really, but if I have to be real, Jackie did insert herself into a dogpiling situation.
Yeah.
At first, I will say, when she first was talking about it, I feel like I'm unable to talk about certain things because of the level of status that I am. Like, I saw one comment that was like, oh, this really humanized you for me, and I understand more where you're coming from. And I was like, yeah, I get that. But then as she continued to go on and started talking about like colorism aspects and even just that part about like, unfortunately, like, she is held to this higher standard, and no, that's not fair. But it's like, Jamila wasn't the one who put you to that level.
Exactly.
And she wasn't the one who said, like, she didn't come out and say, I'm light skinned and I'm this and I'm like, I don't think color was ever brought into it. Yes, colorism is always going to be a part of something.
Right, yeah.
And I think they acknowledge that well too, that they can't control that aspect of who they are.
Right.
But they can live in their truth and understand that they have certain types of privileges from that and be real about that. So it's like, it really does hurt my heart to see the feud. And then even after, I've kind of been slowly looking at so-and-so a different way over time, just because of, it's starting to, I don't even know if I can fully say, like, I really appreciate Jackie and what she's come from, but like, she was the one that started like making memes and making sassy videos after the thing, when she was saying, I bet this what they gonna do.
Yeah, it's breaking my heart. Honestly, I don't want to see it. Please stop fighting, y'all. Well, I mean, I feel like it's gonna be done now. Like, I feel like the way that Jamila and Mecca handled it, I feel like is like the best they could have handled it.
It's the best, but I hate also that now you have like the Jackie Aina goons coming up in their comments.
Yeah, I mean, it's always gonna be goons over something. Yeah. It's always
that, but definitely felt like a little bit of a needle pull and throw of the grenade on the end of Black TikTok, and we are coming to an end. Like, I feel like that very much solidified it for me too. Like, I am happy that Mecca and Jamila have this other platform on their podcast now. I've started listening. I love their podcast so far. Like, they're just
they're just real.
They're real, and I feel like they embody what we have like talked about just being yourself, being genuine, being authentic at all times. So yeah, but that was it's been a crazy
I just wish she would have kept that in the drafts. I do.
Jackie.
Yeah.
And she definitely, like, she knew what she was doing at the end, talking about, and this video will self-destruct in 5 or whatever. Right. She, like, come on, sister. Yeah. I almost said the other familial term.
Right. Don't do that one.
She not even making it this long to even hear. We're blocked.
Already
We said,
blocked.
blocked. No. And it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Other things to discuss.
On the topic of social media, we have seen a great migration off of X.
Have we?
Yeah, I would say so.
I'm not part of the migrants.
Ooh.
I know I haven't made it over yet, but I didn't even know people were still talking about the new app. What's it called again?
Blue Sky.
People still on there? It's popping?
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh.
I think like what I like about it is it's so easy to like bulk block.
Oh.
Yeah. It's also like you can have different, I don't remember what they're called. I don't know if it's like servers or like feeds. Maybe that's it. But there's like a black sky.
Oh, like a black Twitter, but it's literally an actual
literally
space.
like a tab at the top. Boom, I click black sky, I'm plugged in. So I'm like, if I want to be more selective about what I'm seeing, who I'm seeing, whatever, it's so easy for me to be in control of that. Whereas I feel like on X, like that's completely gone out the window. Like I don't use the app anymore. My account's still up because like I don't want somebody else to get my name, but like like it's not in use. Like I won't be tweeting or Xing or did he ever change that?
What?
Is it still tweeting?
I don't really know. And whatever he says it is, it doesn't really matter to me because I'm going to call it what it is. Like, I think it's like instead of retweet, it's like a repost. Like, it's just basic now. I will say, and the reason, like, I was being genuine when I was like, is there a great migration? Like, I know a lot of people were flocking over there, but I didn't see people, like, necessarily leaving X. And maybe I'm not on X enough, like checking follower counts or like, because the way that the feed is made now is like you don't really see as much of the people you're following, which is kind of sucky. And you don't really, it doesn't really matter what you try to say you're not interested in. Regardless, Elon is gonna pop his mouth off to you and you're gonna see it. Yeah. So it's like, I do hate that. I do hate that it's more likely, like, even in the like, it's called, like, For You, I think. Yeah. And it'll be, like, some Trump stuff. And I'm like, how is this for me?
Exactly. It's like, it's not a personalized experience anymore at all.
And so I do hate it. But I will say, like, there's certain communities, like, I feel like even though the RDC community is kind of, like, they can get weird in X, too. But, like, there's certain, like, fandoms that I followed that I want to see like what they talking about and stuff. But I mean, I guess they probably have the fandom over on Blue Sky. Yeah. But I don't know if I'm convinced that Blue Sky is going to give me an old school Twitter feeling.
I think you should give it a shot.
And I probably will. But you weren't on Twitter at the peak. Like, you weren't popping your mouth on Twitter ever. I was popping my mouth at one point. Yeah. Getting retweeted. I
mean, you can't do that now.
What you mean?
You can't pop your mouth on Twitter now.
Oh, yeah. No.
Right.
But I'm just saying, I just have fond memories. And I'm like, if Blue Sky is not going to give me those type of feelings.
You can't get it from X, so.
I'll probably come on over.
I'm like, Twitter ain't even Twitter no more. Like, I just, like, what do you have to lose, I guess is what I'm getting at.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just don't need another thing to add to my storage, but I guess I would delete Twitter. But I don't want to delete Twitter. I don't know what I'm holding on to. I just feel like
memories.
It's memories.
Girl, she's
getting tips. No,
she's gone, girl. Twitter is gone. I'm sorry.
I gotta let her go. I've been in the denial stage for years now. I gotta let her go. Yeah. We need to get BG Bare Minimum over to Blue Sky, though. That I do think we need to do. Yes. Because we made that Twitter just for them to everybody be like, we leaving.
Yeah, well, I mean, what did it was them changing their terms of service.
That's why we couldn't make it?
No. I'm saying that's what prompted the Great Migration.
Oh, yeah. And that's why people were like, now, what do these celebrities know that we don't know? Because they coming out with statements about it. They extra.
I mean, I can understand it, especially because there have been other apps in the past that have tried to be the new Twitter or to, you know.
Do we not think it's a non-disclosed sponsorship?
What do you mean by non-disclosed?
Like the Gabrielle Unions and the Don Lemons being like, everybody go to Blue Sky. We on Blue Sky now. Do you not think they had a little bit of a kickback for that?
Maybe. I mean, but is that a bad thing?
I don't know. It's just it's hard to trust anything because everything is so monetarily influenced now.
I get that, but you can't trust Elon Musk, so.
Well, no, you definitely can't.
I guess even if it's not the perfect solution, I still think it's the lesser of two evils. Like, worst case scenario.
I'll make it.
I mean, it's up to you.
Well,
It's
I
just
think I
you-
was
you
reluctant
move at
making
your
a
pace,
Twitter,
you
and then when
know?
I finally did make the Twitter, it was like, this is what people have been telling me. So maybe it'll be the same experience.
Right.
Because they're about to get TikTok out of here, and I don't need to only have, like, Twitter and Instagram. Like,
Right. Because I will say, I think Instagram tried with Threads to be the new Twitter.
oh, yeah. I mean, I've been, like, on Threads a little bit more.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't feel like nostalgic. It felt like a new thing, but that's fine.
Is the owner of Blue Sky, like, another billionaire?
It's the guy that used to do Twitter.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, come on, lead with that.
Oh.
Okay, I'm on the way.
But I will say Blue Sky is the closest app for me, that, you know, the closest to like 2015, 2016 Twitter.
So I think I did see somebody say, is Blue Sky like, I don't know if I'm wording this right, but like Blue Sky is like the bird dropping out of the sky.
I like
from the
that.
Twitter background, and now it's
Yeah.
just the blue sky.
I like that.
I think that's what it is.
I love it.
Okay, I know I'm on the way then. Like, I'm about to be on the blue sky.
Yeah. I'm like, even if you try it, don't like it, delete it, whatever. Like, I just think it's worth giving it a shot.
I feel like it gave like children's animation company, like the name of it, like it gives like, isn't there like some type of Blue Sky Studios? Like it gives DreamWorks.
What's wrong with DreamWorks?
Oh no, I love DreamWorks, but it gives that. Like I'm not trying to. I feel like I can't pop my shit on a
No, you got to get over there, because if you think it is like childish, no, it's not, girl.
Okay, I'm gonna see what is hitting for.
I just feel like, whereas with X, I felt like I had no control over what I was seeing. I feel like at Blue Sky, I have so much.
Yeah,
Like arguably more so than like any other pop-in social media right now.
Okay, we shall see.
Yeah.
I'll be over there.
And it's no ads. I don't know if it'll stay that way, but like right now it's no ads. So.
Oh yeah, because the ads out the wazoo, even on TikTok, that's getting
yeah,
weird.
it's getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
Mm.
Plans for 2025, goals, aspirations.
I mean, plans.
Well, we know one plan.
Right, I'll be getting married. Goals. Financially, I feel like this is like always a goal, but I mean, the bar's been moving. The bar's been moving up.
Yeah.
Financially, I want to be in a better spot. You know, that's ongoing. Romantically, things are going well. Just want to continue, you know, have things continue to go well and get all these wedding arrangements together. What did you say? Aspiration?
Yeah, goals and aspirations. Just anything you want to share.
Professionally, I want to keep popping off, keep developing. Eventually, I'd like to start my own business. But
Really?
yeah.
When did you get the entrepreneur bug? You a LLC girly now?
Well, because it's always been like a passive aspiration, but kind of one that I've hesitated on saying out loud because it makes it real. And
Make it real.
I know, and then I have to hold myself accountable, and like, yeah. So now it's out there. It's out there. But maybe not 2025, but like.
Do you want to disclose what your business might be, or we do that
No.
off cam? Or you're not even going to do that off cam?
Not today.
It's me.
I know, and I love you. You'll be first to know, but like, just not today.
Okay.
Well, because I want to share when I got a little bit more of it together. It's still.
I understand that, but I am a person that I've grown, and maybe this is just me, but if I can influence in any way, I have grown to really appreciate incorporating people during my process. And even just personally, and that's just who I am. Like, I will talk to my mom about how, like, why don't tell us nothing until, like, it's ready. And it's like, he's just not a process person.
Right.
But I feel like, I don't know. For me personally, I just feel like it's, even when you don't have your stuff together, your ideas and, like, just speaking things into existence help them manifest. And, like, obviously you're going to tell people stuff whenever you want to tell people, but, like, regardless, making it real, there's nothing wrong with making something real.
Yeah.
And even if it doesn't come in the timeline that you expect it to come in, it'll come.
Yeah. I mean, there is no set timeline right now. But it's like, I'm going to include you in the process. It's just, you know, maybe at like the 40-50% mark.
Where are we at now?
Redacted.
Dang.
You're going to be included. It's just, you know, I got to, you know, get my stuff together first.
Well, you know, I'm not judgmental. At least
I know.
not with
That's
you.
not why.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
It's taking a hit on me.
No.
Well, regardless, I'll hop in. I'll follow your categories. So you said, damn, what did you say first?
Plans.
Financially. For me, I am hoping to kind of maintain where I'm at. Kind of, I don't think I'm in a bad place financially. I want to be able to, like, you know, I do some freelance work on the side. Find a way to do the freelance work and prioritize that in a way where I don't feel like I'm cramming on stuff and still being able to get that extra source of income. But also when it comes to just, like, I want to budget in a way that I'm still prioritizing my wants and my needs, and not putting my wants on the back burner too, but finding a way to balance that better. Romantically, things are not going well for me. No, but for real, I feel like this was the first year in my whole entire life that I ever even tried to date with some type of intention and, like, no holes barred. Well, maybe not fully, but, like, some type of intention and try to actually, like, date instead of just seeing, oh, maybe something will come to me. So I think next year I want to be even more, like, for this past month and some change, I've been like, I'm not dating. So I do think for next year I want to be even more intentional about it and be more unapologetic about who I am and how I show up in spaces around men, and be worried less about whether they're going to accept me or like me, and worried about whether I give a damn about them. So we'll move with that moving forward. And then professionally, you know, continue through grad school, continue doing well, and continue with my research. And yeah.
Love that.
Yep.
Yay.
We have time for Black Girl Moments of the Month.
Okay.
I didn't think of anybody.
Shout out to my damn self, because I feel like
Again?
Oh, did I do that last time?
But it's all right.
I'm like, it's some of the same stuff going on, but I feel like the Lord is testing me. I think I said that last time too.
Girl, this is repeats.
It's just let me think.
No, I mean, if that's where we are. Well, do we just want to shout? It's our last episode of the year. We could shout out ourselves.
You want to do that?
Yeah, even if you don't think like
shout out the pod.
Shout out the pod. We did that this year.
Yeah.
Randomly, we were like, podcast.
Right. Honestly, we were like, let's just do it.
I know. See what happens. What's the worst that could happen? I don't know. We still don't know yet. We have a very small
We'll see
following.
after this one. We got a couple blocks pending, a couple
blocks. Oh yeah, we are about to be blocked.
We are about to be blocked.
Yeah. But there's certain stuff, like, I feel like we do a good job at, like, curtailing the way that we say things. Like, I don't think we're, like, no filter, crazy. There's certain stuff I might be holding in. Or we'll say it in a certain way that's like, I think ultimately, like, some people are like, if you're going to be a creator, you can't be afraid to piss nobody off. And I'm not afraid to piss anybody off, but I think we are very empathetic people. And I think we try to see all sides of things. And I think that we do a good job of, like, bringing up different sides of, like, a certain perspective or about a person, and we try not to bash people. So I don't know. I think we do a good job with our conversations back and forth. I do think it's possible for us to create community. So we'll see if we'll, like, do more of that in the new year.
Because I feel like even that takes courage, though, because I'm like, empathy isn't always entertaining. People like mess, you know?
And we're not just going to be mess.
Right. We're not messy.
Yeah.
We're not messy.
Yeah. Try not to be.
Yeah. You just be, you know.
I am somebody that does like to gossip, but I'm not a messy gossiper. You know, I'm like, I'm very strategic about this.
Strategic gossiper.
Yeah. Intentional gossiper.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Intentional.
Because I'm
on purpose.
Strategic, intentional, and what's the word I'm looking for? Where it's like, damn, I can't think of the word. It's like I'm
unbothered.
No, you know, like, some people are not. It's like when you, like, don't have enough care for.
Indifferent?
No.
What are you?
When I figure out this word, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm supposed to be queen of words. No. Just continue, because it's going. Damn.
Well, thank you for tuning in to our.
Dang, I can't end on that note. Oh my gosh, no!
Thank you for tuning in to our last podcast.
Like, handled with care.
Delicate? What are you?
Delicate.
Last podcast of the year. This is BG Bare Men, Black Girl.
Bare minimum.
Tuning out. See you again.
Make sure you follow us on things.
Yeah, follow us in everything.
And keep an eye out for us in the new year.
Yeah.
And leave a comment if you can on anything. You know, you can put video on Spotify. I should have been doing that. Yeah. So maybe it'll be some video on Spotify for this one this time. Yeah. But yeah, leave a comment. Please leave a comment if you think you can think of the word that I'm thinking of. Because this is like racking my brain. This is that.
I have no idea.
This is me being near 30. This is 30-year-old Danelle.
Get out your thesaurus.
Get out the thesaurus and just let me know. Drop the comment. Let me know.
Also, let us know what your plans are for 2025. You know, I feel like there's some doom and gloom coming into this year. But
let's try to stay optimistic as much as we can, regardless of what doom and gloom awaits us.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's keep it positive and light. But
love and light.
All right, y'all. See y'all in 2025.
Bye.